What is up, everybody? It's CJ, and I'm back with another Sims 3 world overview. And today, I'm very excited, y'all, because we have a brand new save file that just came out, or I guess it's gonna come out. At the time of me making this video, the world is not yet out for the public. This video is going up on a Friday, and the world will come out sometime this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure yet. But Concat, who is the creator of this world, sent me this world early so I could do a world overview for it and I could see all the lots and stuff. So I am really excited to see what this world has to offer. So the name of the world, or I guess save file, is Sunset Valley 30 years later. So it's kind of like a time skip for Sunset Valley. I am really excited, y'all, because if you didn't know, I actually helped a little bit with some of the lots. I furnished 3 houses that Concat made. So I might be a little bit biased with this world, but you know, like I really just want to see what it has to offer and everything like that. Now, this world does use some expansion packs, and it also does use some story content. So you're going to need every expansion pack except for Into the Future. And when it comes to the store content, it's only 3 objects. So one of them is the String of Inspiration String Lights. When we come across it, I'll point it out so you can know. It's the Not So Gross Public Shower Station. So that's like a shower. And then the other object is a palm light, which is just like a light fixture. So even if you don't have all the store content, you should be okay, you know? And also, one thing I want to point out too is that this is a save file. I did say that earlier, but I want to reiterate, this is a save file. Concat is currently working on changing some things behind the scene with the world, but in case she doesn't fix it in time, she just wanted me to mention this. So how you install this world is that you download the Sunset Valley 30 years later file, and when you download it, it's going to have the save file itself, which is a folder, you know, that goes in your documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 3, and then inside of there you'll have a folder called Saves. You drop the Sunset Valley 30 years later save file in your saves folder. Now for the other file, that is the .whirl file. That is the Sunset Valley 30 years later .whirl file. So to install that, you have to go to your program files. I still have an Origin folder, but you may have an EA app folder. I don't really know what it's called if you have the EA app, you know, but for me it's program files 86, Origin games, The Sims 3, game data, shared, non-packaged, and then there's a folder called worlds. You drop the .whirl file in the worlds section, basically. And then when you load the game up, all you have to do is just find the save file on the main menu and you click and then you play. So if you try to play on this save file like you would a normal world by just going on the list and just, you know, picking the world, it's only going to bring up the empty version of this. It's not going to bring the version that you see here. So you have to play on this particular save file. So on the main menu, you'll see it. It'll say Sunset Valley 30 years later. You click on that and then you play. I always say it's good to make backups of a save file in case you want to use it in the future, but just know that you have to play on this particular save file if you want to see everything that I'm seeing and, you know, have all the stuff, okay? So like I said, Concat is currently working on trying to make the world a little bit easier to install, but in case she's not able to do that, that is just how you currently install the world, but it may be different when it comes out. I guess she'll let you know. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. I'm going to start down here. This is the Sunset Valley Central Park. This is like the hub to me of the whole entire world. So we're going to start here, you know? Now, I am pretty sure that the seasonal festival lot spawn here. Like, I think so, because like these swing set objects right here are from seasons. So like, I'm assuming the summer festival lot spawns here, right? But anyway, so this is the new and improved Sunset Valley Central Park, y'all, and it looks so cute. I love how green it is, and I also love the new like flooring that you use, Concat. So we have a really big fountain in the middle. Of course, we have our chess tables, regular table, and park bench. So it's kind of like, you know, the original Sunset Valley. We also have another little place over here where you can sit down. We have our bathrooms over this way. So let's just open these up for a second. So we'll turn the lights on. But as you can see, we have our bathrooms in here. Ooh, I like the late night mirror. That's kind of cool. I like that. But we have our little bathrooms in here. And then back here, of course, we have our pond. You can sit down if you would like to over here on the park bench. There's another place to sit over here. And then if we go back over this way, we have those swing sets like I was talking about. We also have a little statue right here as well. And then we have a little place where you can sit down and eat and grill and stuff like that. But in all, that is pretty much it for this lot. I like how you kept the original vibe of it, Concat. Like, it's looking really good. Okay, y'all. So we could either go here to the Skyborough shops, or we could go over here to the SV Community College. Let's go over here to the shops first, and then we'll go back and check out the library. So this is listed as a park, but it says shops. So I'm going to assume there's like some registers in here. There's like some places to shop, some things to do. Ooh, yo, this is cute though. Oh my goodness. I like the green building in the middle. That's actually nice. I don't know what way to start. Maybe we'll start over here on the left side. Let's just go ahead and open it up real quick. So this looks like a salon, I guess, or like the where the stylist station is, you know. So we have the general store register, so you can just buy, you know, like general store stuff. We do have a salon sign outside, so I guess it can function as also like a salon, you know. But you have a lot of clothes in here. If I bring up the walls, we have clothes, we have little like racks over here with clothes on it. We have our changing rooms right here, so let's bring the walls back down. We have changing rooms, so you have mirrors and chairs. There's some makeup and stuff like that right here. And then if we go in the back, we have one stylist station, and we also have like a little place to sit right here. Now if we go upstairs, is there anything above here? Oh, it's like an alchemy shop. This is cute though. It's kind of giving like Halloween vibes. But when you first come in, we have the, you know, elixir register right here. But we also have a lot of different assorted objects too. Like we have wands. This mirror, I believe this is like one of the ones you get on a field trip or something like that. This is cute though. And then you have your display racks right here. There's a lot of different clutter. You have your alchemy station here, so you can do alchemy. There's a gem cutting machine. I love that because like usually you'll see a gem cutting machine in these kind of like shops, but sometimes in some custom worlds you don't have one, and it's always useful to have one, you know. So at least you have one if you need it. And there's a lot of harvestables in here as well, so this is kind of nice dude. This is kind of nice, Conca. All right, I see you. This looks like a library kind of section, but I think it's just like, you know, bookshelves, and then it kind of like loops back around. So this is nice. Okay, so if we go right over here to the business in the middle, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a library, maybe a bookstore, probably a bookstore. Yeah, it's supposed to be a bookstore because there's a book register in here. So you'll see we have a lot of different bookshelves. We have like some books right here on this table. We have some more bookshelves over this way. And we also have like a little stack of books right here as well. And then of course back here, I like this because like back here you have like another bookshelf. There's a wall speaker. This is nice though. Oh, I didn't even see this. In the back, there's even like a dumpster, so you can dumpster dive back here. And I do love a dumpster diving. And then right here on this side, maybe this is like a cafe or something. Let's bring the walls down. Yeah, it's like a cafe, or I guess maybe a coffee shop. So you have like your coffee bar, you have like a little place to sit at the bar, there's a booth, you have a table right here in the back, and then back here you have a couple of bathrooms. If we bring the walls up, because I don't want to miss anything in here. So there is a back door on this lot and it leads upstairs, but before we go up there, there are tables outside so you can sit down. And it's like a little pergola. This is kind of cute stuff. I like that. That's kind of cute. There are some stairs though, so if we kind of scroll down for a bit, let's see what is up here. Oh, it's like a tattoo shop. Oh, so you have your stereo, you have a little desk, there's a place to sit, and then back this way, you have the tattoo chair. Okay, so it's a tattoo shop. Okay, y'all. So looks like you have a salon, a bookstore, a tattoo shop, an alchemy shop, and a cafe all on one line. That's kind of cool. It's like a little shopping district, you know? Let's keep moving on, y'all. So we'll go back this way for a second. So again, this is Sunset Valley Community College. So like, I want to see what's here. Ooh, it is listed as a library, by the way, but this is like really nice, y'all. Like, look at the little statue in the middle. This is cute. This is a cute little school. Okay, why don't we open it up to see? So we'll go and start maybe like here first. So when you first come in, we have a lot of bookshelves right here. We also have a little check-in desk with a computer, you know, at it. And as you can see, we have a lot of bookshelves. We have some here, 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 here on this side. We have little places to sit, like, you know, sprinkled around. So some chairs here, a little sectional on this way. If we go back this way, we have our bathrooms back here on the left and the right. Back here, we have like a little kids corner. So we have some beanbag chairs and a little activity table, another bookshelf here and here, so a couple of xylophones as well. And then I guess we'll go back this way for a second. So over here, this looks like a classroom. Oh, I like how it's on a platform. This is actually really nice. So you have like your dry erase board. You have, I guess it's like a PC class, maybe like a tech class. So we have like PCs right here on the desk. That's cute. And then if we go over this way, let's bring the walls up again. So it looks like, I don't know, maybe these are like, is this like a part of a, maybe these are like study areas. So you have like, you know, a little place where you can like study with people, or maybe it's like an office where you can do like one-on-one consultations. I don't know. Is it like a office where you apply to go to school? Maybe, because it has like a little banner. I'm assuming. I don't know. But if we go over here on this side really quick, y'all, this looks like a computer lab over here. So you have your computers, you have your chairs, And then on this side, this looks like, I guess like a, maybe like a, just a chill spot. Maybe not quite a cafeteria, but more like a chill spot. You have vending machines and tables, you know? And if we go ahead and go upstairs, let's see, we'll start in the middle, then we go on the left and the right, you know? So up here, we just have more bookshelves, more places to sit, that kind of thing. And then on this side, let's see, right here, we have another classroom. So I don't know, maybe like a biology class or something like that, anatomy class maybe. But we have like a classroom this way. And then if we go over here on this side, this was like an art class. Ooh. This is cute. Ooh, I like this. Oh, and I like how it's kind of like a platform right here. That's kind of cool. Okay, Concat, I see you. I see you. And then there's also like a little place to sit over here too. We have some art that's roped off. This is really nice. Like, I genuinely like this lot. I could definitely see my Sims going here. Because, like, I don't really have my Sims go to the library that much when I play The Sims. So, like, this would literally make me want to go. Because, like, there's other skill building objects there, you know? Okay, so what I think we'll do really quick, y'all, is we will go this way, I think. So let's go back here for a second. We have the Paradise Cove. Now, maybe this is the pool lot. I'm assuming it's listed as a park, but I think it's supposed to be a pool lot because obviously we have a pool right here. So we have a really nice size. It's kind of almost like an L-shaped pool, I guess, or maybe like a key shaped pool. But you do have a lifeguard stand out here. You have a couple lounge chairs out here. There's a water slide. We also have a couple of spring rides. Oh, it's like a little makeshift splash pad thing. That's kind of cute. I like that. And then we have a couple of buildings sprinkled around. So why don't we maybe look here first? I doubt there's anything actually here, but let's just see. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Okay, so we'll maybe go to this one next. So this looks like maybe where the bathrooms are. I think so anyway. Yes, yeah, these are the bathrooms because you have your all-in-one bathrooms right here. Okay. And then if that's the case, if we go back over this way for a second, we have a little wall speaker. There's a sandbox out here. And then this looks like maybe like a place where you can eat, you know, maybe like a little rest stop. So you have vending machines, a snow cone machine, you have tables in here. And that is pretty much it. This room is inaccessible, but that's pretty much it, y'all. This is actually cute. I love how colorful it is. This makes me want to build more community lots because I never really build those in The Sims. I need to start building some more community lots, y'all. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go back this way. So over here we have the shops at Sunnyside. So I don't know what this is supposed to be, but let's check it out. Okay, so this looks like, I don't know, like an arcade or something, or maybe like a comic book shop. Maybe it's both. I don't know. Let's open it up, y'all. Let's see. Oh, it's like a laundromat. So we have a little laundromat section. So if I bring up the walls for a second, you have your washers, your dryers. There's a little place to sit over here. You have some clothes right here as well. And then down this way, maybe this is the comic book shop. I think so, yeah, because you have like the register. Okay, so then you have your bookshelves, you have your little figurines. This is cute. I like how small it is too. So this one is like a little arcade. Oh, I like these little colorful wavy lights. These are kind of cool. I think these are like the ones from Late Night, I want to say. But you have a pinball machine in here, and then you also have your arcade cabinets and your claw machine, your skee ball over this way. And then I guess right here is like a prize counter, you know, so you can get your prize and stuff like that. And then there is a vending machine, and there's also something down below. So if we go down here, what's down here? Oh, it's a bowling alley. I was honestly wondering if there was going to be like a bowling alley here. There is. We have 3 lanes. You also have a little photo booth over here, and then you have like little places to sit. This is cute though. Okay, so then if we go back upstairs, y'all, we have one more business. So right here, this looks like another cafe or something. We have a couple tables and chairs outside, but this looks like a cafe. So we have like places to sit. We have a table here, a little place to sit over here in the corner, a couple tables over this way, and then over here we have a coffee bar. So if I bring up the walls for a second, you can see the employees go in this way, you know, and they can leave this way. There's also a dumpster out here too, and I don't think there's anything above this, so I think that's pretty much everything. But this is nice though. I like that. All right, so we're gonna go right next door, y'all. So right here we have the Institute of Arts and History, and then right beside that we have the Boulevard Plaza. So let's check out the art and history place first. Ooh, y'all, this is nice. It's like super modern, but it has like all these nice trees around it. Ooh, and I think there's like a tree on the inside too. Okay, let's open it up. Let's open it up. Let's see. So I think you enter in this way, right? So when you first come in, you have like a little entry area, front desk kind of area, you know. If we go down this way, ooh, we have like an angel statue right here. I like how you use these windows. I always use like the basic like rectangular ones, but this is nice. And it kind of makes it look fancy, you know? We have some nice art over here on display. We also have our bathrooms right here. So if I bring down the wall for a second, you have your bathrooms, which are very fancy. If we go down the hallway for a second, as you can see, We have, oh, by the way, this is also store content, by the way. This is like the I forgot what it's called, but this is store content. It's not listed concat, but yeah, this is store content. But you have a couple statues here. You also have a picture over here on the wall. And then if we go over this way, ooh, we have like some Egyptian objects. This is nice. We have a tapestry on the wall. I like how you have like a little section where people can sit down. This is cool. And then if we go, well, before we go this way, y'all, let's go back here for a second because I'm pretty sure this is like a greenhouse or something, or like some kind of little walkthrough area. So we have like some rocks, some dirt in here. I think there was a tree. Maybe it's upstairs, but it's like a little like nature walk, I guess. And then it kind of like leads you back this way. And then over here, looks like we have a art section. So you can like make art, you know? So oh yeah, we have like a thing or a person can sit in the middle and you can have like Sims paint them. That's cool. You also have like some art and stuff like that in here. If we go this way, we have some sculpture stations. This is nice. So I really want to go upstairs now. So if we go upstairs, it's lofted. Okay, so if I bring up the walls for a second, we have a statue here. We also have some more paintings on the wall. We have some this way and over here as well. And then even some, we even have like this really nice sculpture over here. And then there's also an elevator. So I think there may be something else above this. Oh, there is. You know what it is, y'all? Hold on. I think it might be because I have my high detail lots turned down. What if I turn them up for a second? Can you see them if I zoom all the way down? You can't. That's interesting. Why can't I see them? But you can see them here. That is interesting. How did you do this, Concat? Or maybe it's just my game. But yeah, it's like a little like greenhouse. That's interesting. But yeah, if I zoom down, I don't see it. That's kind of cool. I don't know how you do that, but that's kind of cool though. Okay, well, that's pretty much everything for that lot. So we'll go right beside it. Again, this is the Boulevard Plaza. So let's see what's here. Okay, so this is the Boulevard Plaza. There is a sim outside, but I forgot to say this earlier. This is a unpopulated save file. So Concat said that she is going to release one that's populated in the future, but as of now, when you download it, and the one that I'm looking at obviously is unpopulated. I forgot to say that earlier, sorry about that, but yeah, it is unpopulated. This is just like an NPC. I'm gonna have to open this lot up manually, but let's go ahead and open up this one. This is listed as like a dance club. So let's see, when you first come in, this is nice. You have like the little aquarium display. You have like a little island counter here. There's a bar. Ooh, and I even like all the detail too. I know this had to take a long time to make. You have the coral reefs and stuff like that this way. Ooh, then you have a little karaoke machine. This is nice. I gotta play here, y'all. I have got to play here. And then in the back, you have your bathrooms back this way, right? And then if you go over here, this is like the more dance club area. So you have a big dance floor. You have a little effect machine. You have your tables and bar stools over here. There's another bar back this way. And I think back this way is just like another bathroom, you know, right here. But y'all, this is so nice. Like, can I turn the lights on for a second so we can see? Ooh, I didn't even expect it to be this color. Ooh, I think it looks cool even with the lights on or with them off. But I like the different like colors. This is nice. I like this. Oh, you know what I just realized, y'all? So these are basically like two different things on the same lot. So this is like a karaoke bar, and then this is like a dance club, but it's on the same lot. So if you want to go to this side, you have to go outside and go here. This is the door. So like you have like a little sitting area here. Ah, makes sense. I don't know why I thought there was like a door right here to like connect the both, but no. So if we go upstairs, this is just like more of a sitting area. You have a bubble blowing machine over this way. I love the little aquarium display right here. Like, this is nice. Oh, and there's even like a little photo booth. This is cool though. Okay, Concat, you ate. Y'all, I'm liking these lots so far. This is so cool. So we'll keep moving on. I guess we'll go back this way for a second. So we have the Three Fish Bar and Dance Club. So this is listed as a lounge. Let's see what's out here. So this looks like a little beach club, you know? Let's open it up to see the inside. I guess I'm gonna have to open up this one manually as well, but let's open it up and see. I guess we'll start over here when you first come in. So let's see. Let's turn the lights on too. All right, so when you first come in, you have like a little foyer area, entrance area with a fountain. So here we have an island counter, we have a couple tables sprinkled around, and we have a dance floor in the middle of the room. Back this way, we have a bar, we have more places to sit over this way, and then we have like a door that leads to the back deck, so there's just more tables this way. And it does lead you down to the beach, you know? And then there's, oh, there's even like an outdoor bar. I didn't even notice this. You have a little outdoor bar out here, y'all. So you have a bar outside, a bar inside. And if we go over on this side, let's see, we have a little hallway. So over here on this side, we have bathrooms back this way. And then over here, we have a bubble blowing machine. We have a little place to sit. And then on this side, we have another one of those bubble blowing machines and a place to sit. So I guess it's like mirrored, you know, there's wall speakers. So you can dance and listen to music here if you want to. Again, your bathrooms are in the middle. And I believe that's everything for this lot. I'm going to bring the walls up just to make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Oh, there's even like a little TV here too, so you can watch TV. That's kind of cool. But okay, I think that's everything for here. And like I said, it does lead you right down to the beach, so you can always do that if you want to. So if we go right beside it, this is the diner, the Hogan's Deep Fried Diner. This is a rabbit hole, by the way. But Concat kind of added to it. So there's like a roller rink out here. You also have like little tables and a lifeguard stand out here as well. This is kind of nice. There's even like places to sit. And yeah, these string lights right here are the custom content string lights, by the way. The string lights, the inspiration. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, this is some of the store content that you'll need. But okay, let's see, y'all. Let's keep moving on. So over here we have a resort, the Sunnyside Boulevard Resort. And over here behind it, we have the Sunnyside Boulevard Resort Cabanas. So we'll start at the resort and then we'll go to the cabanas. Ooh, y'all, this place is nice. Look at how big it is. Whoa. Okay, I guess we'll just scroll down and start in the middle. Ooh, this is fancy though. Okay, so this is like the check-in desk, you know, you go in to like, you know, reserve your room and stuff like that. You do have some tables in the lobby and some chairs in the lobby as well. You also have your bathrooms over here on the right, and then on the left you have, looks like a cafeteria kind of section, because you have like the buffet table, and then you have like tables over here, you know. And then if we go over this way, this looks like the room. So let me bring the walls up for a second. So you do have a couple of rooms in this place. So for example, you have your bedrooms back this way. They have beds, they have bathrooms, and they also have TVs in here as well, you know. And then if we go outside for a second, I'm going to bring the walls up, y'all. So if you go outside, you have a pool out here, you have some lounge chairs, there's also a hot tub over here too. And then if we go back this way, over here looks like, I don't know, maybe like a room for like a reception, kind of. It kind of looks like that for like a wedding. But you have some tables in here, and then you also have a stereo. Yeah, because you have a little cake table. So yeah, it looks like a little reception place. And then over this way, you have some bathrooms. And then I think that's like everything for the first floor. So if we go back this way, these right here are like the rabbit hole rooms that your Sims can stay in. So you can't actually go inside of these or anything like that. Oh, and then out here, that makes a lot of sense, y'all. Because over here you have a little wedding arch. Okay. And then you have like some places to sit. You have like little chairs and stuff like that out here. That makes sense. I don't know about y'all, but I sometimes autonomously will have Sims that will come here to get married. That's kind of cool, right? So now we will go ahead and go upstairs. So when we go upstairs, I guess we'll start in the middle again. So it looks like we just have some chairs in the hallway. But if we go over here on this side, this looks like a place where you would do yoga. So you have your stereo and your yoga mats, you know, and then you have like a little desk right here. And then over here on this side, this looks like another room. So I'm going to bring the walls down again. So yeah, it's kind of like the ones downstairs where you have like a little mini living room, bathroom, and bed, you know, and they're mirrored. So they're basically the same. And then of course you have like a little balcony over here too, where you can sit down. And then over here on this side is basically the same thing. It's just mirrored, you know. And there's also a little bar back this way, y'all. This is kind of cutesy. Let's bring the walls up for a second. So you have like a little bar. So you have your bar, so you have your chairs. You also have some tables over here on this side, and then you have some tables outside on the balcony. That's kind of cool. But I believe that might be everything for this lot, though. I'm going to bring the walls up again. Yeah, so this is basically everything. But if we go down here, y'all, this is the cabanas. So I'm assuming, you know, you could just have your Sims stay here as well. But let's see what they look like. So let's start with this one on this side. So we're going to just bring up the walls for a second. So this one has a bed, you have a table, some lounge chairs outside. There's a little pool out here. You have your bathroom over here. And by the way, this like shower right here, y'all, is some of the store content that you'll need. So it's this little outdoor shower right here, but you have your shower, your bathroom, everything on this side. And then this one is basically the same as the one that we just saw. And this one is also the same. And then this one right here, I guess you can like eat. It's like a little cafeteria. So you have like your check-in desk, and then you have your cafeteria over here. You also have your tables. You have outside food stand, you know, so you can get some food out here if you want to. But this is really cool, y'all. And it's right here on the beach. Like, this is so nice. Let's go ahead, y'all, and keep moving on. So we've pretty much seen all the community lots on this side. Well, you know what? Let's check out this real quick. This is like the spa, and it is a rabbit hole, but I just want to see if there's anything new out here. Looks like we have some park benches outside. There's a little spring concession stand out here. We also have a little dumpster out here in the back. Okay, I just wanted to see like what this was. But okay, if we go over this way, y'all, we are over here at the beach. So we have the Old Pier Beach. So let's check this out real quick. Oh, yo, this is a good one too. So this is the Old Pier Beach, you know? So it looks like we have a little star walk out here, but there's also like some little buildings before we get to the beach. So let's scroll down. So over here you have your bathrooms. You have your all-in-one bathrooms. And then over this way, this looks like a little like concession stand kind of. So you have a couple of snow cone machines. So like if we go back out and go over this way, we have like, okay, we have another bathroom over this way, but there's also something else on this side and I don't know what it is. So let's see. Oh, it's like a little coffee shop. You can get coffee here, you know, drink and sit down and drink and just kind of like enjoy the scenery. And of course, over here on this side, you have some more bathrooms. But if we go down the little boardwalk, we have some places to sit out here. And then we even have like a little area right here. Now, imagine your Sims getting married. Now, if you want to get married here, you need to have like a wedding arch, you know, but like that'd be kind of cool, right? And then you could have like your Sims get married and take nice screenshots. But otherwise, you have like a little pergola, and then you also have like some places to sit. And if we go down to the beach, we have a couple towels out here. There's really not a whole lot at the beach, but you can always add more stuff if you want, you know? But that's pretty much everything for the little beach area. Okay, y'all, so I kind of realized that we missed this lot. This is the Marabello Wellness Plaza. This is the gym in the world. I don't know how I missed this, but it's a good thing I looked, right? Okay, so this is the gym. So let's scroll down and see. So we'll start over here on this side. So over here we have a little check-in desk. We have some weight machines. Over here we have a couple of treadmills. I'm going to bring up the walls for a second so you can see what it looks like. Now, it looks like there's some doors this way. So if you go over here, we have a big room with a pool and a couple of diving boards and pool ladders and stuff like that. That's pretty much everything for down here. So if we go upstairs, oh, we have a couple of pull-up bars. Okay, so we have some pull-up bars up here, and that's pretty much everything for this side. So if we go over here in the middle, this looks like a dojo, you know? So you have a little lobby section. So if I bring down the walls for a second, you have like a little check-in desk lobby section, you know? You have some chairs, and you have like some incense and stuff like that, and some objects from China. And then over this way, we have the martial arts training post. We have a couple boards your Sims can break. And then we also have a little stereo over here as well. This is cool, bro. Like, you can build so many skills here. And then if we go over here on this side, oh, this is like a tanning salon, I think. Yeah, so like you can sit down. This is like a little lobby section. And then you have like your tanning machines over here. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then there's even like a little dumpster out here in the back. And then this over here on this side looks like a yoga studio. So if we bring the walls down, you have a little check-in desk, lobby section, and then you have like a little yoga studio. Now, yoga is not in The Sims 3, but there is a mod, I believe, where you can do yoga. So like, imagine if you had the mod installed, this would be so cool. There's even like a little stereo over here too. So like, yeah, y'all, this lot is really nice. Like, come on, Concat, you ate. Let's go back this way, y'all. So over here, we have the Oak Grove Dog Park, and then we also have the Rosewood Park. So let's check out the dog park next. Okay, y'all, so we're down here at the dog park. Maybe we'll start on this side first. So there is like a parking space right here, but we also have these bathrooms right here. So let's just look at these real quick. Ooh, I like the green color scheme, like how it's green and brown. I kind of like that. So if we go over this way though, this is like where the dogs will be, you know? So we have some pet houses, we have some biscuit balls out here, a little splash pad, and we also have like a little toy box over here in the corner. And then we have a food bowl here. There's also a park bench, so you can kind of like sit down and let your pets run around and stuff like that. Oh, there's actually 2 food bowls. I just seen the other one. Over this way, we have a little sitting area as well. And I believe that is everything for the slide. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and go over this way, y'all. So we have the Redwood Park, and then right over here, we have the Crystal Springs Campground. So let's check out the Redwood Park next, because I really want to see what's here too. It looks like a little residential park, you know? So let's see. So when you first come in, it's kind of like the dog park in a way, where you have the parking spaces right here, you know? We also have like a trail that goes around. So in the middle, we have a spring ride, we have a swing set, a little playhouse over here, and then of course we have our park benches. I don't think there's anything really over here. I think it just kind of wraps around. And then over here, we have our bathrooms. So if we scroll down, these are kind of like the bathrooms at the dog park, you know, the green and kind of like the brown color scheme. But I do believe that is everything for here as well. Let's go ahead and go over this way, y'all, because I really want to see this, the Crystal Springs Campground. Now, I don't know if this was changed or edited in any way. I think it actually was, because I don't think this pier is here by default. So we have a little pier, and then you can sit down. You can also fish if you want to. And then, ooh, over here, we have a fire pit, and then we have like space, I guess. You can pitch a tent if you want to, and like have your Sims camp outside. That'd be kind of nice. And then like going over this way, we have some harvestables like apples and bell pepper. We also have watermelon out here as well. And then over here we have another fire pit and like more, I guess, like empty space where you can pitch a tent if you wanted to. So yeah, I really like how you added more things to do out here, Concat. That's pretty cool. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna go back this way for a second because I think there was a lot that we missed. This is the recurve strand. I don't think there's anything here though. I think it's just like empty space. But I just wanted to see just to make sure, you know. So I do think that we've seen everything on this side of the world pretty much. So we're gonna go ahead and go to this side of the world because we have a couple extra lots. So I'm gonna start here. This is the Maywood Glen. It's a park, and then we also have a fire department, the Maywood Fire Station, the Catachino Cat Cafe. We have the Little Sprouts Preschool, and then we also have Eddie's Cars and Bar. So we're gonna start at the Maywood Glen really quick. This is just the park that is in Sunset Valley, you know. I don't know if this was changed or edited. I don't know. I don't think so, but I could be wrong, maybe. We have a couple of tables out here, and then we also have a little chess table. We also have a couple of lime trees, and then we have a couple of apple trees back this way. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go over here. I guess we'll check out the Maywood Fire Station next, since it's kind of close to it, you know? Wait, though, this is kind of cute, y'all. It looks like a little house almost. Ooh, let's see. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Okay, so down below, you have your fire truck. There's also an inventing table over this way. If we go over here, we have a little office space. Oh, you enter in this way. So we have like a little office space, couple chairs, bulletin board. We have our little like alarm, and then we also have our computer. There is a bookshelf back here as well. If we go in the backyard, we do have an umbrella table. We also have a soccer ball, a throwing disc, and I think that's like everything for here. So if we go upstairs though, let's see. It looks like we have a little like TV, like, you know, like communal area. So you have a TV. We also have our table back here with the stereo, another bookshelf this way. And then over here looks like a gym area, you know, like a gym corner. So you have your weight machine, your pull-up bar, there's a mirror. And then if we go back this way, we have our bathrooms with showers. We also have a little kitchen area in the corner. And then over here, we have the room where your firefighters sleep. There's also some lockers in here as well. I kind of wish that these functioned as dressers because then you could actually use them, you know? But I think that is pretty much everything for this lot. So we'll go right next door, and then this is the Little Sprouts Preschool. So the fact that there's like a preschool here is so cute. And like, oh my gosh, look at the color scheme. I like the kind of washed out faded colors. It looks really nice. But let's start maybe at the school, and then we'll go to the playground after. Oh, wait, this is cute though. This is cute. Imagine doing like the daycare profession here. So when you first come in, you have like a little like desk area, check-in desk. You have a bookshelf, and then you have like a little lobby section over this way. When you go over here, we have a little playroom. So we have our... Oh, by the way, too, this is also some store content you're going to need. The playpen is store content. You have an activity table. There's a toy box in here. Treehouse. You have a xylophone, blocks. There's a little desk over here and some high chairs, a beanbag chair as well. Over this way, we have a little art section. So we have a couple of easels. We have like toys and stuff over here. Maybe they painted some of these toys, you know? But we also have like a little table right here. If we go over this way, over here we have a bathroom, and then over here we have like, I guess like a playroom area, you know? So we have toys over here, a bookshelf, beanbag chairs in a circle, there's a TV, and then over here we have a desk, I guess like the teacher's desk, and then we have like another desk over this way. We even have like the little book bags on the wall. Over here we have a little bookshelf, and we have doors that lead to the outside. So out here we have the playground section. So we have a sandbox, a seesaw, we have a couple of spring rides out here. There's a playhouse, and we also have a swing set over here. There's also a couple of park benches. And then if we go over this way, I guess this is maybe for like the older kids, you know, but over here we have a hopscotch object, and we have like a little place to sit. But this is nice though. Like, I like this, y'all. Okay, well, I think that's everything for this lot. We're gonna go ahead and just spin around, and we're gonna start over this way. So over here, again, this is the Catachino Cat Cafe. I really want to see this, y'all. Like, imagine if cats come here, you know? But let's see. So We have a little coffee bar over here in the middle of the room. We also have a table here and here. We have a little platform with some cat objects. So we have the sleeping bag, a couple of food bowls, a couple of scratching posts, some spring toys. We have a wall speaker over this way. And then over here we have a big cat castle. And we have like more tables over here too. And then back this way we have like the litter boxes for the cats and stuff, you know. There's a bookshelf in here. And then I think that's like everything for here. I'm gonna just zoom up to make sure. But yeah, that's like everything for here. And then right over here we have a dumpster. And I think this is just like an extra part for the building, you know. There isn't anything here, it's just inaccessible, but if you wanted to, you could probably like add more in here if you want it, you know. But now we're gonna go ahead and go right beside it, and this is the Maywood Thrift and Diner. So let's see, this is like a thrift store, but also I guess like the diner is over here. So let's see, I think this is a consignment store, right? Well, we have a relics register and we have a consignment register, so I guess it's like a dual purpose lot. But inside of here though, we have some clothes on display. We have a little place to sit over here by the door. We have a mirror, there are shoes. We have a little table over here and some more assorted objects and furniture and stuff. And we have a little drafting table in here. And then there's a desk, and then we even have a little bathroom back here as well. This is nice though, like I like it. I like how you added like another building here so the buildings look closer together, you know, rather than them be like spaced out, you know. It all looks like really realistic. And then like, of course, the diner is a rabbit hole, but we do have some chairs outside, so some umbrella tables and then some regular tables out here. And there's even like a little dumpster back there. So now we'll go over this way, and this is the Eddie's Cars and Bar. So it looks like a car dealership, but also a bar. So as you can see, we have cars outside, but let's open up the inside, y'all, because like, what's going on in here? Ooh, there's something down below. Okay, hold on. Turn the lights on. Ooh, it's green. I'm gonna make it bright so we can see everything. So if we go down here, oh, this is like the bar section. This is nice. So we have like the bathrooms over this way. We have a bar. We have our bar stools right here. If we turn around, we have a pool table. We have a little booth where your Sims can sit. We have a stage with like instruments on it so you can have Sims perform here, you know. We also have some more tables over here and over here. And I think back this way we have a photo booth. Y'all, this is so nice. Like, I know I'm saying nice a lot, but like, bro, it is amazing. I love this world. I'm gonna definitely have to play here, y'all. Like, you know, I gotta play here. Okay, well, that's basically everything for here. Let's keep moving on. Why don't we go here and then we kind of circle back around? Because I don't think there's anything really over here other than like the military career. So we're gonna check out this. This is the Tango Junkyard. Let's see what is out here at the Tango Junkyard. Ooh, I see all that scrap back there. So it looks like a building with a couple of like garage doors. So I guess like trucks back in, you know, and they just dump stuff out. But let's open it up to see. So when you first come in, we have like a little like, I guess, check-in desk kind of thing, you know. We turn around, as you can see, we have boxes and chairs and dumpsters and trash. And then of course, you know, you can always open up these if you're in live mode. And then like, you know, I don't know if you can like walk outside or not. Oh yeah, you might be able to walk outside this way. But yeah, so basically that's that. If we go upstairs for a second though, this kind of just leads you to the top of the roof. There's really nothing up here really, you know, but you could add something if you want it. But outside in the back, we have more scrap out here. So we have like 2 big heaps of trash. And then if you didn't know, with junkyard lots, if you wait enough time, you'll sometimes have random objects that spawn and your Sims can salvage them. And they can like, you know, like pay to get them fixed and then you can use them for your Sims house. Or you could just not fix them up and just use them that way. I do that sometimes if my Sims are like on a budget. But this is nice though. Like, I like this lot. Okay, Concat. So we're gonna go ahead, y'all, and go back. And this looks like a neighborhood park, maybe. The Pinoche Point Park. I hope I said that right. Let's see what's out here. So yeah, it looks like a little neighborhood park, you know. So we have a swing set. We have a grill, a couple of picnic tables over this way. We also have a tree house and we have a lot of open space, so you can definitely add more stuff if you want it. Don't worry, y'all, we're gonna look at some of the houses a little bit later. I like to look at the community lots first, you know, so we're gonna check out some of these houses later. Let's go back this way. So over here we have the Pinoche Pond. I hope I pronounced that right, y'all. I don't think anything was added out here. I think this is how it normally looks, but if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But we do have a couple of harvestables like onion and lettuce out here. But yes, other than that though, it's kind of just like a fishing spot. Okay, so let's keep moving on. So I believe these 2 may be the last community lots in the world that we haven't seen yet. So right here we have the Goth Manor Nectary, and then we have the Pleasant Rest Graveyard. Let's check out this nectary, y'all, because this is amazing. I'm assuming, well, here's the thing. If it's listed as a nectary, does the Goth family still live here? I guess it's 30 years in the future, so like, maybe? But like, one has to ask, are they still here? But either way, y'all, we have the Nectary, and this is so beautiful. When you first come in, you kind of have like this grand entrance right here. But when you first come in, you have a couple of parking spaces. You also have, I guess, like an outdoor reception area. Yeah, so you have like your buffet table, you have tables out here, you have a little dance floor and stereo. So you can get married here if you want to. If we go over here in the back, we have a little like section with a couple of fire pits and some places to sit. Kind of just like a chill spot, you know? And then in here, oh, let's turn the lights on real quick. Inside of the building over here looks like we have a nice little wedding venue. We have the heart-shaped arch. We have chairs to sit down at. If we go over here, we have a little lobby section with some chairs. If we go over this way, it looks like we have a couple of nectar racks. And then we also have a nectary register. So you can buy nectar and sit here and drink it and stuff. There's a fireplace. And if we go back here, it looks like we just have a lot of barrels and stuff. I want to go down below. I think you can just make the nectar. Yeah, you can make the nectar down here with these nectar machines. There's more nectar. Hey, yo, they're actually kind of stocked, I think. So you might be able to like buy some nectar. Yep, you can definitely buy some nectar. So you could buy some down here if you want to. And you can also sit down if you would like to as well. Oh, and there's also like a little bathroom here, y'all. I didn't even see that. But now we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs. So when we go upstairs, there's really just hey, yo. Not a sim up here, not a skeleton. Who is this supposed to be, Concat? Just asking for a friend, you know, like, who is that supposed to be? And why are they in the attic? You know what, we're not gonna question it, you know, let's just keep looking at the nice, pretty landscape. So over here looks like we have a graveyard, you know? So we have remains and remains out here. You also have like a little place to sit out here as well. If we go over this way, we have tons of grapes out here. Literally a nectary. And then we even have like another section right here where you can get married by the grapes, you know? So another wedding arch over this way. It kind of wraps back around, so we have more nectar this way. We have a little sitting area over here by the statue. And then right here we have, oh, like I guess like outdoor nectar making. You can make some outside if you want to, so that's kind of cool. You have like little tables. I can imagine like you pay like a tour or something like that, or you pay for like a nectary class, and like your Sims, you know, have to do nectar outside or something. And then over here looks like we have just like a bridge, I guess, like a little walkthrough area. There's also like a pond over here too, and it kind of just leads you to the building. But yeah, I believe that's everything for this lot, but this lot is beautiful. I know for a fact that had to take a long time to do, Concat. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, now we're gonna go over here, y'all. This is the Pleasant Rest Graveyard, and I believe that is the last community lot that we haven't seen yet. So we'll look at this lot, and then we'll check out some of the houses after. So this is the graveyard lot, and I do not know if anything was changed here. You will have to let me know down below, Concat. I know what the one in the base game looks like, but I don't know, like, if there was anything new added, you know? But we do have a graveyard lot, and we have a pond in the middle. We have our Grim Reaper statue. We also have our mausoleum, and then of course we have our graves out here. You know, you can also lay your Sims to rest here if you want to. And then back here we have like these slabs, so maybe this is new. I don't know, you have to let me know, but I think maybe these slabs right here are new. It has like a little pathway that kind of leads down this way, but I do believe that's everything for this lot. So with that being said, y'all, now we'll check out some of the houses. There are so many in this world. I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. I'm just not. Okay, I'm going to check out a couple of houses. I want to start off at the house that I placed Elliot down at, because this is a starter home and it's right here by the beach. So I was like, maybe we could check this out first, you know? So he lives in this little yellow house. It's really cutesy. Let's open it up. It kind of reminds me of the Kame house from Dragon Ball. Kinda, not quite, but kind of reminds me of that. But when you first come in, we have a little living room section right here. We have our kitchen back this way. We have a couple of chairs on the porch and a table. We have a bookshelf, bathroom, and a nice bedroom back this way. So it is just like a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. Ooh, why don't we check out the house that's beside his? Like, this one is kill. It's like a 3-story beach house. Hey, yo, let me see this real quick, y'all. So when you first come in, we have a bathroom by the door. We have a Domino's table here with a bookshelf. If we go over this way, we have 2 bedrooms. They both have TVs on the inside of them. If we go upstairs, we have like an upstairs like living room, I guess. So you have a TV, fireplace, chair, I guess like a little workspace behind it. You also have a stereo, and then there's a bathroom here in the corner. And then over this way, you have your kitchen, and then you have a little table over here and a little island counter over this way. In the backyard, hey yo, there's a pool back here. I like how wavy it looks, but there's a pool back here. We also have a couple of lounge chairs. If we go upstairs again, we have like a, I guess, a recreational area. We have a foosball table, a stereo, a chair, lamp, and then out here we have a little balcony where you can relax and chill at, you know? But I do believe that's everything for this house as well. Like, yo, these houses are nice. Ooh, what about this big blue one right here? Ooh, this one is cute. I want to see. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Let's see. So down below, you have a little office space here. By the way, y'all, this light right here, the palm light, this is some store content you're going to need. This is listed on the download page, by the way. So yeah, you need this object right here. We have like a little like office space right here. We have a washer and dryer, so it looks like a little laundry room section right here. Back this way, we have a bathroom. We also have a kitchen. I love the blue countertops. And then back this way, we have a little living room section. We have a table back this way. And then if we go in the back, we have a back deck space that kind of leads down here to like a chill spot. So we have a couple of lounge chairs. So if we go upstairs, we have an aquarium. We have a bedroom here with access to a balcony that has a chair on it. This bedroom also has a bathroom attached to it. And then also we have a little dresser over here. Over this way, we have a little nursery. And then there's another bathroom in the hallway. So this one is really, really nice, y'all. And it's a 3-story, like that is noise. Ooh, what about this little pink one right here? Let's see this one. Let's open up this one real quick. So inside of here, we have a nice living room section. Over here, we have a kitchen. We have a bedroom here. Well, actually, we have 2 bedrooms. This one has an art easel, and then we have this bedroom. Then we have a little bathroom over here in the hallway. And I think that's everything for this one as well. So if we go right beside it, y'all, we got this big white one. Ooh. I like how unique these look, you know? Let's open it up to see. So, oh, okay, hold on. There we go. So let's open it up to see. So when you first come in, I'm going to make it a little bit brighter in here so we can see everything. So when you first come in, we have I guess a music room, I guess, or like an office-y space. It has a keyboard, a guitar, bookshelves, and a chair. Over here, we have a bathroom. We have a bedroom over this way. I love the pattern on the bed sheet. There's a TV. Back this way, we have a little workspace, and we also have a little chair and a bookshelf. If we go down here, we have another bedroom with an ensuite. This one is really nice too. Oh, also, by the way, this orange tree plant is also store content, but it's free on the Sims 3 store. I forgot what set, but I know it's like one of the New Year set, like the Chinese New Year sets, I believe, but I do not know which one, but you should be able to find it on the Sims 3 store for free. But yeah, so we have a little bedroom here, and then if we go over this way, we have a sliding door, and then we have like a little like deck space, so we have a place to sit. We also have a art easel, and then if we go down here, we have, I guess, a couple plots where you can start a garden if you want to. We have a fire pit out here with some chairs, and I believe that's like everything for down here. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. Ooh, looks like up here we have like a upstairs kitchen. So we have a kitchen, we have a living room area with a stereo and TV and bookshelf. Over this way, we have a little dining room, and then we have a sliding door that leads you to another deck space. So up here, you have a hot tub, and you have a couple lounge chairs. And I do believe that's everything for this one as well. This one is nice though. I like this one. Okay, y'all. So like, I literally need to show y'all this. You've probably seen it before, okay? But I'm going to show you again if you didn't see. So I actually helped Concat a little bit with the world. So she built 3 houses right here. These are nautical like houses, but she asked me to furnish them. So I turned them into YouTube videos. So this is like, I think this was the last one that I had to furnish, but this one is supposed to be like an Airbnb kind of house. So it is a house, anyone can live there, but I made it with the intention, like in my brain, of this to be like an Airbnb kind of place, you know? So we have like a little boat carport area. If we open up the house, so by the way too, when you bring the walls down in this house, I use the Sims 3 tool mod. You do not need to have that mod installed. You don't have to if you don't want to have it installed. If this is too much of a hassle for you and you don't like how it looks when you bring the walls down, you can delete these blinds and, you know, it's okay. But if you scroll up, you'll be able to see them, you know? It's just, I like use the tool mod to lower the blinds down, but when you do that, it kind of makes it clip a little bit with the way that the camera works in the game. So it's perfectly fine. It's not glitched. It's just how the game is. But if you don't like it, you can always delete it. Okay. Let's go ahead and go in. So when you first come in, you know, we have like a little foyer section. So I put like a little dresser here by the door. We have a mirror. There is a downstairs bathroom. So there is a shower over here too. Over here, we have like a little bedroom. I put a little computer desk in here. I have a bed, and we also have a dresser. And then if we go over this way, we have like an open kitchen. So we have our kitchen, we have a microwave, a little table over here, a bookshelf, and then we also have a little living room section this way. We also have a back door. So back this way, we have a little like fire pit. We have a gazebo with some chairs on it. And then there's even like a little sprinkler that I put just so you can have something else to do. And then if you go upstairs, you just have one bedroom up here. There's even like a little chair in the hallway. We have another bathroom here, and then we have our bedroom over this way with a dresser. So yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I know it's kind of simple, but I think it's really nice, you know? Now, if we go next door, I did not build this one, but Concat did. Well, she kind of like, I guess, renovated it, I guess. So this is Agnes Crowbottom's home, but I think she moved, if memory serves me right. I think like in this version of Sunset Valley, she ended up moving, so the house is kind of like, you know, overgrown. So you'll see like all of the plants and stuff in the yard, the dead grass and stuff. I don't know if she changed the inside. Oh yeah, the inside is like almost empty. Yeah. A little bit of this I did see. Concat did a live stream a couple of weeks ago, and I was kind of like low-key lurking a little bit. So I did see some things, but not everything. But this is like one of the lots that I saw. So there's really not much in here, you know. This is where the kitchen would be. And then, we have the bathroom here. Maybe this could be a dining room or something like that. If we scroll upstairs, there's not a lot up here either. We have a bathroom, and then we have like the nursery that never got finished. And then we also have a little telescope out here as well. But yeah, so if you want to like fix this up, feel free. So now if we go over here, this is another house that I furnished for Concat. I think this was the second one that I furnished for Concat. And this one was so nice, y'all. Like, I like it. Okay, so when we come in this house, I wanted this house to be like a nice family home, So when you first come in, we have a little place to sit over here. We have a little fish over here on the wall. We have a dining room area over this way. Over here, we have a nice kitchen section. And if we bring the walls up, you'll see that you enter the dining room this way. So you go in and you enter it this way. So if we go down the hallway for a second, we have a little garage. So if I bring down the walls, as you can see, we have a washer and dryer. There's a bookshelf in here, and there's also an art easel. I'm pretty sure your sim cannot reach this easel, but it was more so supposed to be like clutter, but you can always move it if you want to. Over this way though, we have a little downstairs bathroom with an ensuite bathroom attached to it. And then if we go upstairs, we have a bathroom here. There is a bedroom over here on this side. And then if we go down the hallway, we have a little dresser, bookshelf, little sitting area. There's even like a little balcony, so you can kind of sit down on the balcony if you want to. And then over here on this side, we have a nursery. So yeah, you may notice that these mobiles kind of clip. It's the same thing with those blinds. I kind of just lowered them down with a tool mod so they can look a little bit more realistic. Because otherwise, the mobiles are like way up here, So I kind of lowered them down a little bit, but we have a little nursery. So we have 2 cribs in here. We have 2 cribs in here as well. There's a little bookshelf in here and dresser and stuff like that. And then there's even like a little toy box. And then if we go in the backyard, I didn't really put a whole lot out here. There is a picnic table. We have an outdoor grill. We have a grill out here, and then we also have a little water sprinkler, a couple of planter boxes, and then over here I put like a couple of chairs, but that's pretty much it for this house, And now if we go over here, this was the first one that she asked me to furnish, so I really like the way this one turned out. So let's just go ahead and open up. I love the Cape Cod style, So when you first come in, I wanted this one to be like an older style, like Cape Cod kind of house, So it has like some outdated touches, like the floor tile in the kitchen is kind of outdated, but we have a little kitchen area over here in the corner. We have our table. We have a little laundry room that has access to a bathroom. Over here, we have a bedroom with a bathroom attached to it. If we go over this way, we have our living room, which I really like. I love the wallpaper in here, but we have our living room. We have a bookshelf. There's a fireplace. There's also a dresser over here in the corner. And then if we go out here in the backyard, we have a little picnic table. We also have a couple of chairs over here on the gazebo. There's a grill, a couple of planter boxes out here. There's a swing set. And I think that was like, oh, and there's also like a water sprinkler over here. And then if we go upstairs, we have 2 bedrooms. So this one is like maybe like, the parents' bedroom, So we have a bedroom here. And then over here on this side, we have a bathroom over here in the hallway. And then we also have a little kids' room area over here. Originally, I used the Into the Future rug, but Concat wasn't going to use that for this world, and I low-key forgot. So you're going to have to swap this out for something else if you don't like this rug. But yeah. But anyway, and then in the hallway, we just have like a little chair and an end table. But that's pretty much everything for this house as well. Okay, y'all, so really quick, I want to go over here for a second because I saw these houses earlier. They look like apartments, but I just really want to see what's here. I don't know if it's all one thing on one lot or not. I think it is, but I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just scroll down to see. Yeah, okay, I was right. So these look like unfinished apartments. So I guess if you wanted to move in, you could, and just like, you have to furnish it, So you do have a kitchen and a bathroom, but like everything else is kind of empty. And I guess that makes sense because we have like this little sign, maybe like apartments for rent, That's kind of cool. And then you even have like a little backyard space out here. So if we go over here, is this one also the same? Let's just scroll down and see. Okay, so this one is actually furnished, kinda, I guess. Looks like Sims are moving in still. We do have a little kitchen area over here. We have a little mirror by the door, a shoe rack. We have our living room area. If we go over this way, we have a bathroom. We also have a bedroom. And then we have a sliding door that leads outside. So out here we have a couple of lounge chairs and we have a little backyard. So this is kind of nice. I like how at least one of them is furnished, So at least you could have a sim live there if you wanted to. Okay, so why don't we kind of see some houses over here really quick? I want to see like maybe a couple of these in this little area. Maybe we can start at this one right here. It looks like a mid-century home. So why don't we open it up real quick just to see. Oh yeah, y'all, this is definitely a mid-century home. So when you first come in, you have a living room, there's a table over here, you have a kitchen over here in the back with a couple of grapes that are growing. If we go over this way, we have a little bathroom, we have a laundry room over here. Yeah, this is definitely given mid-century. And then if we go inside, we have a bedroom here that's kind of purple. We have a nursery in the middle, and then we also have another bedroom over here on the left side. And this is kind of nice. I like how it has like a little hallway right here. And then in the backyard, we have a couple of plants. So we have tomato, grapes, and tomato growing out here. We have a clothesline, a little umbrella table, and we even have like a little outdoor garage. So we have a couple of instruments in here. So I guess a sim is in a band, you know? But I think that's like everything for this little house. What about this one right here beside it? Is this one like an empty one too? Because I see like a sign in the yard. Is this one empty? Yeah, kinda. So it has like some stuff like the fireplace, bathroom, and kitchen, but it is pretty empty otherwise. So yeah, you can definitely move in here and furnish it if you want to. If we turn around, what about this little blue house? Isn't this like where the monotone house usually is? Ooh, let's see. Okay, so when you first come in, looks like we have a lot of different colors and patterns, but I really like it. So we have a little baby swing. This is also store content, by the way, you're gonna need from the Sims 3 store. But you also have a little living room area over here. There's a TV. I believe this little book tray flower object is also store content, by the way. And this plant is also store content. So this is like free. I think it's from the Earth Day set from the Sims 3 store. So you're gonna need that as well. If you go over this way though, we have a little table over here, we have a little kitchen, and I believe this plant is also store content. If we go down the hallway, this Athena tree is also store content. And over here we have a bedroom. It's kind of like a bluish, purpley, white color. I kind of like it though. This hanging tree chair is also store content, by the way. And this little like ottoman is store content too. But if we go over this way though, we have a little bathroom. This sink is store content. This is from the, I think this is from like the Bayside set, the bathroom one. And then over here we have a little bedroom. It's kind of like a little fairy themed bedroom. There is a crib inside of here. And by the way, this bed is also store content. This is from one of the little fairy sets from the Sims 3 store, I believe. But I believe that's like everything for the inside. If we go in the backyard, we have like a little chair out here. This is also store content, by the way. It's like a little pergola. That's kind of cute. Ew. We also have a sandbox and a little swing set out here. We also have a little grill. And I believe that's like everything for this house. Okay. What about this white one that's like right here? So this one might be another one of those empty ones, y'all. Because like, see how it has a little sign in the yard? Let's just scroll down and see. Yeah. So kitchen is done. And then we have bathroom downstairs, bathroom upstairs, and then we have garage. So you have to like furnish this one. But I do like how you have some that are empty. That's a nice touch. What about this one across the street, dude? This like yellowy, whitish one. Let's check this one out. Okay, so this one is furnished. Okay, so inside of here, we have our little living room section. We have a stereo, a table. We have a bedroom here. We also have a little bathroom over this way as well. Over here, we have our kitchen section. And then if we go in the backyard, we have like a little like patio section, I guess. So you have a grill, some chairs. Back here we have an umbrella table, we have a football and a little gnome. Oh, there's also a soccer ball and baseball. And then if we go upstairs for a second, we have two bedrooms. So this one's like a kid's bedroom, and then we have a little workspace in the hallway, and then there's also like another bedroom this way, and then we also have like a little bathroom over here too. Okay, so I believe that's everything for this house as well. Oh, what about this blue one? Like this blue house that's right here? Wait, y'all, this little blue one is nice though. Wait. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Okay, so this one is, okay, you can't go inside of this one. Okay. So what's back here then? I gotta see. So back here, I guess this is like the house part. So when you come in, you have a living room, you have a kitchen space, you also have a bathroom and a laundry room back here. And then back here, you have like a little door that kind of leads to the yard. So you have a clothesline out here. But if we go upstairs, let's see. So you have a bed, and then you have like a closet space, and then you have like a dresser. So I think that's like everything for this one. I really want to know what the story is for this house. Like, interesting. I guess the sim that lives here may just live here and not here. Maybe they're like renovating this and this is livable, but this isn't. So what about this one right here? So this one's kind of similar to the one right next to it, but can you actually live inside of here? Okay, so this one, yeah, okay. So in here you have a living room. I love the color scheme. You have your living room. Over here we have a dining room with a little pet bed. Back this way we have our kitchen space. We have a office space. We also have a bedroom here. We have a bathroom here. We have a nursery and a, like, I guess a kid's room or a teen's room over this way. If we go in the backyard, we have a slide, and then we also have a little garage that has a washer and dryer on the inside of it. Okay, y'all, so really quick, I want to see what some of these big houses back here look like. So I know one is the Alto and one is like the land grab house, so I don't know which one to start at. Maybe this one right here. I believe this is where the Altos live, so I want to see what this house looks like. I really like the color scheme though, especially with the windows and stuff. Let's go ahead and open it up to see. So let's go all the way down. So when you first come in, you have a nice big foyer. We have a couple of bathrooms back here. Going over this way, we have an office space. Well, we actually have like two offices, I guess. We have like an office here and an office here. Over here, we have like a little sitting area with a fireplace and a chess table. Going back this way, we have a little sunroom section, which is kind of cute. And then if we go way over here, we have a dining room. We have our kitchen with the green countertops. But we have a kitchen, we have our island counters, our table over this way. In the back, we have a little pond, we have a nice L-shaped pool, a couple of lounge chairs out here, we have a little sitting area this way. And then back out here, we have a little hedge maze, which is kind of nice. If we go upstairs, we have a bedroom here. We have another bedroom over this way with a bathroom this way. And then if we go way over here, we have like a little, I guess, like home theater area, you know? And then over here, we have a bathroom. And then we also have a little bedroom here. You have to let me know, Concat. I think this bedroom only has like one chair. So I know you renovated it, but did you just add on to what was here on the inside? Like, I would really like to know like what you changed on the inside. Because I don't really remember this house all too well. Like how it normally looks, you know? And then inside of here, we have a little garage space. Okay, can we check out the land grabs house? I think this is the land grabs house. Can we check this one out next though? Oh, y'all, this is nice. I like the black roof. I thought it was green at first, but no, it's actually black. Ooh, let's see. Let's open it up. Let's go. So I guess we'll start in the middle. So you have like a foyer. Yeah, I can definitely tell you done changed so much in here. So we have a little chair going over this way. We have a couple of bookshelves. We have a little dining room. This is cute. We have a little stereo in the dining room. Back this way, we have a kitchen. I love the color scheme. Back this way, we have a bedroom, and then we have like a little bathroom right here. If we go over this way, we have a living room. So we have a couple of bookshelves, our big TV, a little like lounge chair, and a little sectional. So if we go outside for a second, so out here, this is the backyard. We have a little outdoor sitting area. We have a little pergola with like a little fire pit and sectional over this way. Going back out this way, we have a couple of lounge chairs, a diving board. There's also a little pool out here. If we go over here, we have another sitting area, you know, that overlooks the world. This way, we have a little like hedge maze kind of thing. And then right here looks like a garage. So let's just scroll down. So inside of here, ooh, we have two nice cars. And here we have a weight machine and treadmill. There's a TV. We have a little stereo in here as well. Like, okay, yo, these Sims living lavish, okay? Yo, I didn't even see this section. We have a bathroom here, another sitting area. We have a little like study, home office space right here. Well, if we go upstairs though, let's see. We'll start in the middle. So over here, we have like a couple chairs in the hallway. Over here looks like a study, I guess, or like a music room. And then over here, we have more places to sit. And this looks like an art studio. Ooh, this is cute though. This is kind of cute. We have a little lounge chair. We have the easel. Well, we have two easels actually. This is nice. We have a little record player over here in the corner. If we go over this way, we have a bathroom. Oh, okay. So it looks like, okay. I was about to say, like, how do you go to the bathroom? So back this way, you have a bedroom, and then it has like a walk-in closet, which has a walk-in or ensuite bathroom, I guess. So it's like one big like section. That is cool, bro. I like this bedroom, by the way. I love all the funky colors. And then like here you have a little balcony. And then back this way we have a upstairs like sitting room area, living room area, big TV, sectional, and there's also a little bar. And I think that might be everything for this house as well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this one, y'all. This one is amazing. I really like that one. All right, y'all, let's maybe check out these two houses over here because I really want to see what this one is. And then I really want to see what the one is that's right beside it. This is like an A-framed house. Ooh. But let's see, when you first come in, we have a little sitting area. There's a fireplace. We have a little kitchen area and a little bathroom right here. If we go in the back, we have a little deck space. So we have a grill, fire pit, lounge chairs out here. If we go upstairs, we have a little like living room area, you know, with a TV. We have a bedroom right here as well. And then outside of here, it looks like we have a little hot tub. Ooh, what about this one right here though? Let's see what this one is, y'all. Let's open up this one. Ooh, let's see. So when you first come in, we have a desk by the front door. We have a little kitchen space right here. I love the color scheme. We have a living room. If we circle around, we have a dining room. We have a bedroom here with an ensuite bathroom. And then back this way, we have another bedroom with... So these back here have access to a balcony, you know? And then like there's a couple lounge chairs and a table over here. We also have a bar in the hallway. We have another bathroom here. And then we have a pretty big garage. And I think that's everything for this one. I just want to see maybe 2 more houses. I want to see one of these apartment houses, I think, and maybe like one of these. So let's maybe just look at one of these first. I don't know if these are going to be like duplicates or not. Maybe, maybe not. But I really want to see what these look like. Well, maybe they're like townhouses, you know? Let's see. So I think you can only really live in one of them, and I think it's this one right here in the middle. So when you first come in, we have a couple of beanbag chairs, a bookshelf, a room divider, an easel, and then we also have a garage. If we go upstairs, we have a table here, we have a little living room section, we have a kitchen, and then we also have a bathroom here with a bookshelf right here. If we go upstairs again, we have 2 bedrooms. There's a bathroom over here in the hallway, and then we also have a little laundry room over here in the hallway as well. If we go back here, this is like where everyone parks and stuff, but I believe that's like everything for this one. Really quick, I'm just gonna zoom over here, y'all. I just want to see what this one looks like. Okay, so you live over here on this side. Okay, so you have like 2 bedrooms up here, a bathroom, washer and dryer over here in the hallway. And then down below, you have a kitchen, bathroom. It's kind of like almost like flipped around in a way. You have a living room, and then we have a little table and stereo. And then down below, we have our garage, and then we have like a little like home office-y desk space down here by the front door. So that's pretty cute. Oh, and then back here, y'all, you have like the parking spaces, and you have a little mailbox back here. So last but not least, y'all, let's check out maybe like one of these houses over here just to see what it looks like. So maybe we'll look at this one over here on the end. Oh wait, this one may be empty. Hold on, let's just see. Yeah, this one's kind of empty. It has a bathroom, and then it also has a kitchen. So this one is one of the empty ones. Okay, let's see. Is this one also empty? Okay, so this one doesn't appear to be empty. So let's check out this one really quick. When you first come in, you have a nice living room section over here. You have a bathroom over here by the stair. You have a stereo, dining space, and you have a kitchen, and then you have access to like a yard space. If you go upstairs, we have 2 bedrooms. So this one looks like a kid's bedroom. We have a like parent's bedroom, I guess. There's a bathroom over here in the hallway, and I believe that's everything for this one. So like we might as well just check out. Oh, okay. Well, this one is also empty, y'all. I was gonna say we might as well check out the other 2 since we're so close to it, but this one is empty. So I guess maybe this one you can actually live in, right? So we'll check out this one, and this will be the last one we check out. So let's open up this one. So it looks like down below we have a living room section here. We have a bathroom over here in the corner. Going back this way, we have a dining space and a kitchen. We also have access to a yard space. And then if we go upstairs, we have a bedroom here, a bathroom, and it looks like maybe this part is being constructed. Maybe the Sims are moving in, you know, or they could be moving out, but maybe they're moving in. So yeah, I guess that's like everything for this house, and that's also everything for this world. I know I didn't get to see every single last lot, but there's a lot of good lots in this world. There's still more houses we didn't even check out yet. So if you want to get a closer look at this world, it's not out just yet, but it will be out in a couple of days. So whenever it's out for download, I'm gonna go ahead and update my download link as well. Concat, you ate and you did a really good job with this world. Like, I really genuinely enjoyed looking at it. Thank you again for like asking me to like furnish some houses. I'm glad that I got to be a little part of the world as well. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below, and let me know down below, what was your favorite lot that we've seen, or like favorite house? Like, let me know. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching.